At first glance, some celebrity interviews came off as harmless, maybe a little awkward, but with hindsight, they read more like chilling clues to what was really happening behind the curtain. The interviews get more disturbing as the video goes on.
But we do begin tonight with singer R. Kelly, sentenced to 30 years behind bars after his conviction on racketeering and trafficking charges.
R. Kelly is spending more time in prison after being sentenced federally.
If people had been paying closer attention, R. Kelly's intentions might have been obvious long before the headlines. When asked directly about his preferences when picking an intimate partner, instead of giving a straight answer, he dodged the question, and in doing so, revealed more than he ever meant to.
Do you like...
When you say, how are we talking?
girls who are
19?
19 and younger?
I have some 19-year-old friends, but I don't like anybody illegal if that's what we're talking about.
Some people think that you like girls. What do you say to them?
Well, those people that don't know Robert.
Show my panel a fascinating interview we found from 1991. Bill Cosby was on CNN promoting a book. He tells an interesting story. Take a look.
Actor and comedian Bill Cosby has faced dozens of sexual assault allegations over the years, including from underage girls, with many claiming he drugged them before taking advantage. Looking back at a 1991 interview, Cosby casually described what he was doing right there on national television.
Spanish fly was the thing that all boys from age 11 on up to death, we will still be searching for Spanish fly.
That's right.
And what was the old story was, if you took a little drop, no, it was on the head of a pin.
That's right.
And
Drop
you put
it in a
the drink.
Coca-Cola. Don't matter.
It doesn't make it, and the girl would drink it, and
she's yours.
Hello, America.
It wasn't until 2017 that Hollywood abuse scandals finally came to light. But within the industry, it had been an open secret for years. Something Courtney Love made clear in a 2005 red carpet interview.
Hi, Comic Central. Do you have any advice for a young girl moving to Hollywood? I'll get lively with us. When Harvey Weinstein invites you to a private party and Four Seasons stuff.
She later clarified on Twitter that she was never one of his victims, but claimed she was permanently blacklisted from the industry because of that one interview.
There are a lot of parents out here who want to put their kids in this business. Their kids are cute, they're great actors, da-da-da. What would you say to a parent who just has the best of intentions who's coming here with their child?
Corey Feldman and his friends were tragically among the victims of Hollywood's darkest secrets. And in a 2013 interview, he gave a chilling warning to parents whose kids dreamed of becoming actors.
I'm saying that there are people that were the people that did this to both me and Corey that are still working, they're still out there, and they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business.
And they are
And they do not want me saying what I'm saying right now.
Are you saying that they're pedophiles?
Yes.
And that they're still in this business?
Yes.
In 2020, Chris D'Elia faced accusations of predatory behavior, including claims that he solicited explicit photos from underage girls on Snapchat. After the story broke, an old podcast resurfaced where he and his co-hosts were discussing a teacher who had sent inappropriate photos to her students. And in that moment, Chris seemed to realize he could be next.
But here's the thing, she sent it through Snapchat. Why does she have her students Snapchat?
Yeah, well that's weird, yeah.
It was at this moment that panic set in on Chris's face, when he realized that photos and messages on Snapchat can actually be saved.
But hold on a second. How did it come out? Like, how did they...
The boy's mother ended up finding it.
Finding it? What do you mean? Snapchat goes away, right? How they...
He probably saved it. You can screen record, take screenshots.
Wow.
You gotta know that that's gonna happen.
Our next guest is in his 7th season playing Hyde on the Fox sitcom That 70s Show. Please welcome Danny Masterson.
In 2023, Danny Masterson was convicted of assaulting 2 women and sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. After the verdict, a 2004 clip from his appearance on the Conan O'Brien show resurfaced. And suddenly, people realized the warning signs had been there all along.
Like my friend Bodie Elfman, he always teases me and he says, "Hi, my name is Danny Masterson. Would you like to touch my balls?" You know, doing an imitation of me, because certain words
why
you
are
just
you
can't
asking
get away
people
with.
to do that? That's the more important question.
I mean, you got them.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I've heard about you. And you'll be caught soon. I know you will.
I will.
In a 2016 interview on The Tonight Show, Melissa Benoist sat down with Jimmy Fallon and described what she called an unfortunate accident.
I was going down steps and I slipped and fell and hit my eye on a potted plant. and tore my iris.
But 3 years later, she revealed to her Instagram followers that she had actually been a victim of domestic violence, and that the story she told on Fallon was just a cover for the truth.
I am a survivor of domestic violence, or IPV, intimate partner violence, which is something I never in my life expected, I would say, let alone be broadcasting into the ether. The first time it happened, he threw a smoothie at my face. It smacked my cheek and exploded all over the floor and the sofa. I ran to grab paper towels, rushing back because I was so worried about cleaning the couch. Then the fact that it was all over my face, my hair, my clothes, and that my cheek was painfully throbbing. I just fooled myself into believing I could help him. I thought that I could love him enough to make him see a way of life where violence was not the way you handled emotions. So I consciously deluded myself into thinking that forgiveness would heal him enough to make it stop.
Now, you're legendary for the parties that you throw. You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You know.
Huh?
Yeah.
A killer party. What's the ingredient? What do you do to make just an amazing killer party?
This is what you need to do.
Just like Hollywood, the music industry carries its own dark secrets. Recently, Puff Diddy has been publicly exposed for the predator he truly is. But looking back at older interviews, the red flags were always there, like when he explained to Conan how his private parties were set up.
We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right.
If you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but rock with me. But just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning. No. Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy. New word for you.
Yeah.
Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
Or when a young Justin Bieber was in the middle of a rant about his life with Diddy, only to be abruptly cut off.
Also, while you're
Got me a Lamborghini.
It's Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house. And he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
He even assumed his own arrest back in a 1999 interview.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
The truth always finds its way to the surface, and this video proves it. Thanks for watching.